Hey, so I'm doing a quick video about string tension, how to know that you have the right string tension and how to fix your string tension. Um, Not many people complain that it's too loose, but I tend to complain if my strings are too tight feeling. And so I'm going to get into that talking about setups and string tension. So this is a guitar I just put together, and it is a little bit tight in terms of tension. So one of the things that I've learned is that if your strings are tight, if your guitar is properly drilled, then the truss rod probably needs to be loosened. To loosen it, I'm going to turn it clockwise, which is going to make it bow more. And naturally, you got to understand that bowing it more. Now, I'm going to just do like one and like a quarter crank. Okay, so I cranked it. Now I'm going to retune. The whole guitar is now just a hair flat. So I put it in tune. You saw how much I adjusted it. Let me see how this feels. That's already feeling better. But now I have a new problem. My saddles are too high, but I'll show you how to adjust that in a second. It needs a little bit more. It feels like this is like halfway. I'm going to be a little bit generous here. Please don't go crazy in the comments when you see me adjust it this much. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot, but it needs it. I'm just going to, sometimes when I do a big adjustment, I'll push it like that, and also I'll push the headstock. I can push it like that. Let's see what we got. I'm going to retune. Looks like the whole guitar is flat again. That's a good sign. That means the neck is moving the way I want it to. And what I'm really looking for, believe it or not, is string tension. I want the right string tension. Okay, it's getting better. It's almost there. It really affects your playability, by the way. Now, I am going to have to lower these saddles, but I'm going to just do probably one or two more of these adjustments. And let me just retune. It's important you always retune, by the way. All of this tension is totally predicated on the strings and if they're properly tuned. That's getting better. I'm just going to now drop these saddles. So watch me do that. Now I'm not intonating the guitar right now. Let me just find a wrench, hold on. I'm not intonating. I am just going to set up the string tension. And the reason I'm specifying is because sorry, let me just find a wrench. Should have had this ready. Here we go. Should have had it before I started. Okay, so I'm going to rotate everything down one turn. You can see me. I'm just moving everything one whole turn. Now this was already kind of staggered and partially set up to be staggered. So I'm going to incrementally move everything down a turn, as you're seeing me do. Now I'm still going to have to go back and fine tune and do the fine tuning setup and tune it up. Ideally, you're doing these fine tune setups with a strobe tuner to be super duper accurate for the final, which I use. My strobe, it came in my Kemper, which is what I have. Right now you're hearing a tube amp, but I have a Kemper actually right there. You can see it kind of. And so sometimes I use that for my strobe. So now I'm completely out of tune. I'm totally flat. I'm just going to bring everything up a little bit. incrementally, as you know, the whole neck incrementally needs to move, and you're not going to be just one and done in your adjustment. So I'm going to just continue to slowly ballpark it. Now I'm starting to fine tune. Now I did a full turn on these saddle screws, which is actually a pretty big adjustment. Any tech will tell you. So don't do that unless you're sure you're really going to drop the strings. It throws you way out of tune. Here, let's just play it a little bit. All right, well, it's starting to get closer. I'm still going to keep adjusting it here. And I'll understand that this takes a couple days because I'm waiting for the wood and the neck to fully settle. Just you keep in mind, these are guitars that I'm building and drilling my own neck. You know, when you install a neck, sometimes the tension doesn't feel right, and you need to get it right, or else your hammers and chokes and pull-offs are not going to feel right. So anyway, just a quick video on string tension and how to fix it with the truss rod. Thanks, guys.